This is for the hoe, we the hoe. Sing it, Lewis. It's for the hoes. Atlanta, Doomsday. Shots out to Vegas. But that ain't me. I'ma do that. Yeah, I got my son. When I let the bees, yeah, and don't be a lady. Don't let the nigga money. Give me steady fun. Ain't that about something? It's think about that. Stay the fuck away from me. Cause I can lose going up when I want to be fucking. All these things we run your mouth too late to come. My house, I got 50 nigga company. Fuck you up to that front. No, this is for the hoes away. This is for the we. This is for the hoes who ain't front. This is for the hoes. The hoes. Hold on, we gotta have my theme music come on. That's my theme music for today. This is for the hoes. We. I need food, dog. Face. Oh, we. This is for the hoes. Okay, that was for the hoes. What's up, y'all? Smash the motherfucker like, smash it up. LV to the motherfucking Z, god damn it. Like my nigga Bulldog Face just said. Shouts out to all of y'all. East, West, North, South, Midwest, all y'all. London, motherfucking Paris, Austria, Germany, all over the place. You love VZ, and VZ love you back. So, I looked at young Lamelo's highlights. Looked damn good, didn't he? He passed the ball, scored no points, had like 4 assists, 10 rebounds. Reminds me of Lonzo, not Ben Simmons. Reminds me exactly of Lonzo. If you remember Lonzo's first game, Lonzo sucked from the field, had like 11 assists, 10 boards, and 9 points. Remember? Beautiful passing, great court vision, can make all the passes. Bulldog Face, that man looked just like his brother though. What's up, Corey? Brandon Marshall, you said LaMelo Ball gonna be one of the greatest scorers in the history of the game. I remember KD first preseason, he dropped 22 and never stopped dropping 20s. You just knew. I'm sorry, man. I saw it last night and I said, man, I looked at and I tried to look at this game. And I said, man, this is Lonzo. Did y'all notice he wouldn't shoot layups? Braves. Did y'all notice that Melo wouldn't Melo would not shoot layups. Right. Come on. You saw KD at Texas. You knew he could score. You knew Allen Iverson could score. You knew Ray Allen was going to be a good scorer in the league. You knew, people knew Steph Curry was going to be a great scorer. What's up, Red? What's up, Ed? He looked just like Lonzo. I see when you say Ben Simmons because he wouldn't shoot. But the difference between him and Ben Simmons, I know Melo will pull a jumper. He will pull one. He looked like Lonzo, though. He really looked like Lonzo to me. I was about to say, T-Town, did you ever see him try to drive the ball to score? Hey, Stevie, y'all smashed like I got 13 mad that Lamelo, I got 13 Leon Rose fans in here. Think about it, y'all. Every time he drove the ball, it was to pass. Lonzo do the same shit. Ball does the same thing. Lonzo Ball does the exact same thing. Lonzo goes into the lane looking to throw a pass. Lewis, first of all, I got 10 ballpark eaters in here. Smash the light. Lewis, you know damn well Michael Jordan ain't gonna teach him. Oh, C. I'm gonna give him a C. You gotta score. I don't give a damn how good a floor game you. If you play a good floor game, the best I give you is a B. You have to fucking score though. Cause they counting points, not rebounds and assists. I mean, look, he looked just like Lonzo, especially with them 10 rebounds. Y'all remember Lonzo rookie year? That was one thing Lonzo could do. Lonzo was out there rebounding like Rodman. Only problem was, like Kendrick Perkins say, ain't nobody draft you number 2 and number 3 for you to be out here rebounding. T-Town. And that's the funny shit. He could get to the rim. He just wouldn't finish or try to finish. And he didn't have a reputation as a selfish player. So, I mean, to all that overpassing he was doing. Right. You saw John Morant. John Morant had 20 and 10. That's what I'm saying, y'all. John Morant, 21 minutes, 20 and 10? Come on, man. Come on, John find a way to get that 20 and 10 out there. Yeah, because it was 5 bricks. They won't show you none of the shots. They was bricks. Right. You gotta be able to score. That's one thing Ticket was trying to tell me about Lonzo. This new league, man, you can't be a Jason Kidd point guard. You gotta score. Can you back up just a little bit, huh? Hamilton. Yeah, this league is the easiest in scoring, man. That look, nigga, Daniel House be scoring. And you don't tell me it's because you can't shoot, because Colin Sexton can't shoot, and he be scoring. First of all, I'm ready to fuck you up. I'm ready to fuck you up, Lewis. I'm not saying shit. Their draft position says who's better. In a similar type draft, Lonzo wasn't in a super strong draft either. I'm not saying shit. Ja's a real killer who knows this game. Melo doesn't have a jump shot at this level. All that bouncing around the last few years could prove to be costly. Brown, Brizown, I have to agree with you. And Ja developed this game. That's another thing. Ja developed this game, Brown. That's another thing that I'm gonna stress what you said. That Ja in college developed his game. He developed every facet like you supposed to. He developed every facet like you supposed to. He developed his first, in college, he developed his playmaking ability better. And then that second year, he worked on his shoot. And then you see he worked on it going to the pros. Because they were saying he was an iffy shooter coming in. But I didn't believe that. I didn't believe that at all. I just believed that, in college, them young boys so athletic, and so fast, and so good, they can get by. They can get by their defenders so easy. Scouts ain't miss on him. John went where he was supposed to go, number 2. What's up, man? Yeah, Brown. Now that's where I disagree with you, Brown. Cause no, scouts ain't miss on Ja. The nigga went number 2. Remember, Zion went before Ja. And remember, a lot of that was that Zion hype train. Oh, you mean college scout? Yeah, they did. Oh, wasn't that? Yeah. But that's why they college scouts, bro. That's why all they is college. They not. Cause look, want me to give you somebody else that people totally slept on? Ended up being a number 1 pick. That's how Joe Smith was like that at Maryland. When Joe Smith came and played for Maryland, his freshman year, man, nobody knew who Joe Smith was. Yeah, AT time. You and me both. I'm sorry, 6'8" with handles, a good passing game, and you a good rebounder. That's I could. That should be at least 10 points by accident, even on bad shooting. That should be maybe I'm gonna chalk it up to nerves. Maybe he was nervous and he was over anxious with his 5 shots. But it looked like Lonzo's. It looked like Lonzo. It looked a whole lot like Lonzo Ball. Anthony Edwards played. He didn't play much, but he scored more. FYL, fuck out of here. Don't tell me stop shit. He played just like Lonzo did his first game. That's the same shit I was sitting there saying when Lonzo was sucking his first game and he threw some good. He had what? 10 rebounds and 9 assists, or 10 assists and 9 rebounds. Ain't nobody draft him to be motherfucking. That's what you wanted James Wiseman to do. You gotta get more than that. Or get some of that coconut oil over there. The hell out of here, Lamont. You know, damn, Lamont, all that gunning you be doing, you should know. Y'all say what's up to gunning ass, Lamont. Lamont, all that motherfucking gunning you be doing, you should know. Lamont think he played great because he did something he don't do. Pass. Look, Lamont, he got 4 more assists in that one game than you did in them last 5, but you got 300 more points than him. You got 300 more points in your last 5 games than he got in this one. And he never going to catch you. That's the first thing we're going to get straight. Lamelo's not catching Lamont Lane, y'all. The man averaged damn near 60 a game. So, there's no way he's going to catch him. Look, Lamont just say he played a good game because he liked to play with him because he didn't shoot much. Lamont was sitting there watching. I could run with him. Lamont was sitting there licking his chops. I could play with him right there, boy. He only took 5 shots. Woo, he know his role. My man, you played great. Lamont sights his head. You played great. Really? I didn't score. Nah, them assists and rebounds. Woo! Shit, yeah, that's all we need. That nigga Lamont averaged 93. Lamont. I ain't say those wasn't nice passes and shit like that. I ain't saying it wasn't a funny rotation. What I'm saying is in them 16 minutes and all of that ball handling he did, give me 2 points. Give me 2. 2? Come on, Mark. That's too much? I'm asking for too much for 1 bucket. 2 free throws. 1 free throw. Give me a point, Lamont. Lamont, 16 minutes. You know damn well I ain't asking too much. If he gave me 2 points, I'd have gave him a B. I gave him a C because his floor game was good. But you gotta score. Man, I hope he don't pull a RJ Barrett and get like 5 the next game. I hope he don't do a motherfucker RJ Bird get like 5. Will Lonzo get his second game? 19, 17 points, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. $17, 5, and 6. I like that. You say ain't been a high volume score since high school. I know, man. I know. I know that, but he got to give me some points, man. This ain't the European League. You have to give us some points. See, that sound like nerd. You know, if he had, I'm gonna chalk it up to nerve. Lonzo, I think, had 19 his second game. I'm gonna give him 17. I just think, man, when I looked at him, he looked like Lonzo, man. That shit looked just like Lonzo first game. Exactly like it, Lamont. He gave us beautiful passes. He gave us we didn't know Lonzo was gonna be that great a rebounder. And that same shit, that's what he did last night, bro. You know it's the truth. That's not bad. I'm not harshly criticizing. I'm just giving him what he got. You gonna give him 10? Yeah, that is the truth. Lonzo did have a fucking triple-double. Nah, I said cherry pick, but at least one basket. He could have got one cherry pick. All that good rebounding he was doing, you know the coach would have let him get one cherry pick, but he'd have cussed him out. He damn sure would have cussed his young ass out, but he should have gave him one cherry pick. All that rebounding he was doing, coach would have gave him one cherry pick. One cherry pick. He'd have cussed him out though, because he a rookie. You can't be just yet. But when you play a floor game like that, you gotta let them leak out or something. You gotta let them leak out. Come on, man. You know that. Come on, everybody in here know that. If we was playing with a guy who was doing everything else but was missing, you would do whatever you got to try to get him the ball. That's why I gave him a C, Lamont, because that's good that it could have got way worse. He was off. He could have pressed it, and he could have not focused on the rebounding and the playmaking. But, you know, he did a good job with the playmaking. He only had 4 assists, though, man. Nah, Malik, I said they need to give him one leak out. Give him 1 or 2. He wasn't the only one rebound, even though he led him in rebound. This shit look like they not gonna be that good, huh? Melo could be. Hey, y'all. I don't want nobody drink nothing, all right? Right now, Melo is Nicholas Batum with handles. That's all he is, right? Right now, Lamont, all that nigga is right now is Nicholas Batum with handles. Jacoy, you know it's true. That's why Mont started laughing first. Look, Anthony, you know it's true. Humble, you know it's true. Y'all don't laugh. Right now, as we speak, that nigga is Nicholas Batum with handle. No, young Nicholas Batum would handle. Remember Nicholas Batum when he was young? Malik, come on, Malik. Malik, you can't do me like that, Lee. Yeah. That developed against good competition. Melo been go crazy in the first preseason game and immediately dropped a Melo. I know. FYF. I love my brother. He did that shit with no context, didn't he? Look, I hope he ain't watched my video, even though shouts out to Ticket, he shared my video. I hope he didn't watch it though. Cause I know that would have let him down when I went, Ticket. Carmelo best game was against Sacramento. That was look, fuck that. Not the preseason. The regular season Carmelo best game was against Sacramento. We can't go by that. Ain't nobody on that team Carmelo shouldn't be able to score on. We looked at it. We read the team. We was like, I mean, yeah, you should. I'm laughing at what Lamont wrote. He said Ticket saw Carmelo cooking in the preseason. Immediately said Carmelo gonna win the chip. Well, Brown, he didn't have a jump shot in the beginning, but you're right, he ended up getting one. As we speak, though, that's who that nigga is. Look, right now, Lamont gonna get mad at me now, y'all. Watch this. Right now, Lamont, that nigga is Matisse Thybulle with handles. That's all he is. He looked like a dribbling Thybulle. That's all he is. If he don't score, Mont, if he don't score, Malik, who they playing against? Oh, Lamont, look, after looking at that game, Melo looked like Thybulle with handles. Did you brush your teeth? You go watch it. Watch it. Watch TV. Go ahead. Right. That's why I said he don't look like Ben Simmons, because I know he can shoot. So he really do look like his brother, though. He look like his brother. Do I think Leon Rose and Worldwide West will bring? Shut the hell up, Bert. Anthony and Bert, y'all ain't shit. Why y'all gonna do? Anthony and Bert ain't shit. Why y'all gonna do this? Y'all know I can't help myself. Why would you do this? When that's fucked up that y'all would take advantage. Oh, humble, you humble, you asshole. Don't encourage. Look, humble, you're an instigator. Y'all some instigators. Y'all know I can't help myself. I know how we can get easy. Watch this. Worldwide West and Leon Rose. Come on. I'm trying to be good. He looked like Lonzo last night, bro. Didn't he? He looked just like Lonzo did. So Lonzo even scored more. Man, look, I'm not gonna talk about the Knicks. The Knicks are great. They have Obi Toppin, who looks like a young Derek McKee. Shut up, Lamar. I done made him more famous than they have. And they drafted R.J. Barrett with the skill set of a young. He looks like a young. He looks like a young. He plays like a young Bruce Bowen, and then they got he plays like a young Bruce Bowen, and then they got like, for example, go ahead, Mr. Pad. Go ahead. They got my nigga. Obi reminds you of Amari Stoudemire? You think so? We'll see. That nigga remind me of Stromile Swift. Obi reminds me of a young Stromile Swift, homie. That's just me. That's what I see. When I look, I see Stromile. Right. But who I see, Bert? Bert, who is it that? Stromile. That's what I see. Stromile. He did look nice against Detroit, I guess. How much he had? Let me look. Let me see. They did not draft him to be a rebounder. Stop that shit. Real talk. Come on, A4. They ain't draft that motherfucker to be no They did not draft Dennis Rodman. See? He had 11 points. He was 4 for 9 from the field, 7 rebounds. So you think he gonna take Julius Randle's job? He had 11 and 7 in 20 minutes. You think he'll take Julius Randle's job? Yes or no? Think he gonna take his minutes? I thought he did too, though. He stayed hurt. Stromile was real athletic, wasn't he? Mont, wasn't he? Stromile get to Obi Toppin remind you of Josh Smith. That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? That's a good one. That's a good one right there. Who said that right there? Tron, I got the I'm gonna go and give you a wrench on that one. Trying to get a wrench off that one. That's a good one. That's fair too. Josh Smith, he don't got no jump shot. He do got Obi Toppin, do got hops. He like to dunk. He can handle a little bit, not great. He's really not. He not a stretch full for real.
but he can be. I get props when props is due, brother. When you get good takes and you add into the motherfucker program, you part of the motherfucker program. That's a good take. That's a good take. I'm never no hater. That's a good take, Josh Smith. Now I know if you're a Knicks fan, you like Josh Smith good, VZ. So you saying you don't think he's sorry? Yeah, he like 6'9", ain't he? He like 6'8", 6'9". You right, Malik. He is. That's my thing. But Josh Smith was like that too. Yeah, Josh Smith does have a better jumper than Obi Toppin right now. But he could probably. But remember when Josh first came in, Josh had an Obi Toppin jumper. I remember because I liked Josh Smith, but remember Josh came straight out of high school though. See, that's the bad thing for Obi. Obi a little older. That's the bad thing for Obi. Josh had a lot more growing to do because Josh was straight out of high school. Obi, y'all know? Nah, Josh Smith was nice. Nigga, but I got that too if you wanna, What's wrong with you? Nigga, and some say pick the Reggie up. Okay, that nigga need to put down the crack pipe. Humble, who the fuck said that? He is Blake Griffin. Okay, there's two things about Blake Griffin. He might be soft, but look, Obi Toppin is not the Jammin' Ginger. He's nowhere near the Jammin' Ginger. Okay, press 1 if y'all think Obi Toppin can be the next Jammin' Ginger. 1 if you believe he's the Jammin' Ginger. Now look, soft and moist and all of that, but he's the Jammin' Ginger. Oh, look at this old bourgeois Negro. I only smoke exotic. Niggas putting all types of numbers over than 1. Blake Griffin is Shawn Kemp who never got fat. We had 7 years of him being one of the most electrifying dunkers with a great point guard. We had about 5 to 7 years of that, just like Shawn Kemp. But instead of him getting fat and going to Cleveland, he got soft and went to Detroit. And remember, Shawn Kemp goes to Cleveland and goes to 2 All-Star games shooting that turnaround jumper. Blake Griffin goes to Detroit and I think went to 2 All-Star games dribbling between the legs trying to look like Austin Rivers. So, yeah, Blake didn't get fat. He just got injuries. But, look, the Jammin' Ginger, man, look. I gave him that nickname because, come on, when you seen the Jammin' Ginger come out of college, he was fast and could jump higher than a motherfucker. Obi Toppin not fast. He be dunking, but he ain't got no super hot. That's why when y'all say Amari, I like, nah, Amari used to could jump out the gym. Obi gets up, but not like them. All day, Mark. That's what I am. Mark, I'm an indigenous black man to this motherfucking this land that y'all that they colonized called America. Not Mark Wonderlist, the other Mark, new Mark 213 Mark. Mark, my people's my ancestor name was Chief A Day. Chief A Day. Okay. So that I'm just living up to my family name, Mark. Chief A Day. I'm Big Chief A Day. That's what you call LVZ, aka VZ, also known as Big Chief A Day, the bald head wonder. Take that down. It's Chief A Day. Mark, you new here. Anybody that knows me know it's man. They don't know what impression I'll try to do or what impression I'll come up with. Just to fuck with y'all and stimulate your mind. I'll make people laugh, but I'll make you think. See, I learned something coming up as a kid. You can make people laugh and learn something at the same time. I learned that as a kid. I could be a class clown and not get put out. Yep. Shame on the black people that voted for Biden. Shame on the white liberals who knew Biden was going to do that. Shame on the white progressives who's sitting there going, why is he doing this? You knew why he was going to do this. See, look, our Jizzle is telling you one of their favorite impressions. I'll guarantee you. You gotta put it on my Cash App, $1LVZ. It'll be LeVar Smith. Now, somebody put the thing in for him, y'all. But yeah, Mark, it's fucking. What? What's y'all voices? The voices. I had. I'm gonna go through a list of some of my favorites. It was Sal Sarducci, the Italian racist boxer. Yeah. Remember the Italian racist Sal Sarducci? Remember when? Oh, y'all like the Abel impression? This is Mahari Nation. LeBron James. I just got to do a complete breakdown of LeBron James, how he sold out, how he is never going to be the greatest. When you look at LeBron James, all right, he's 6'8", 265. There's no way he could have played in Michael Jordan's era. Everybody knows that. The Kawhi impression. Oh, Ticket TV joint. Oh, the Ticket Hogan boy. Ticket TV brother smashed the like brother. Shouts out to my brother, A Weapons brother, Paul George, putting a smack down on LeBron James. What you gonna do? Call HK Sky Daddy. Hawk cometh, brethren. Go the way of. Ray Lewis was fun to do. That was fun to do. I like doing the Barack Obama, as y'all know. I love doing Barack. Let's be clear. Let me see. Long as it say LeVar Smith, I got it. Make sure it don't say no Leslie Van Zyl or some shit. Uh, let's be clear. Uh, the world we live in today is different from the past. Change. I told Michelle, this is not what our people want to do. Now, I was listening to Jay-Z. Then a nigga just break out in a song for no reason. Hey, I don't fuck with y'all. Know I hate Obama, son. Cause you can't come in front of black people after black people that got murdered in a church by a white supremacist and start singing to me. Amazing grace. Oh, sweet. Love sound. Come on, sing with me. Motherfucker, what? This ain't a concert. They just took the Peckerwood to motherfucking Burger King after he murdered people. And you came here singing Amazing Grace. Yeah, Obama was the biggest whammy on my peoples. You know? Doing his impression. Yeah, I love fucking with him. The Joe Biden, I just got that out of my ass. Cause how he was screaming. Look, I'm gonna say it once, all right? I always do what I say, all right? Now, here's the deal. Look, let's get something. That's a bunch of malarkey. Here's the deal. So I'm the only one that saw that debate, and that motherfucker said that every damn time. And is that his new shit? He must have read that shit this morning. Here's the deal, folks. If you're sitting there and you're a chair is by itself at the table, it's an empty chair. It's because your grandma. Shut up, man. It's because your grandma used to. Here's the deal. COVID. Go. Remember he did that in the debate? Well, you know, the kids of African Americans and the youths of the. Go. I was like, huh? This the biggest whammy ever. Why don't VZ? Why don't you vote? Why? That's why. Right there. That's why. Why you don't tell people to vote? That's why. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You wrote your name in for president. Shit, you could have wrote Chuckles the Clown. You could have wrote Chuckles. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll mark that. My man Mark Reyes for making fun of Jim Crow Joe. I see. That's why I got. That's why I told you that. That's why I told you that. That's why I told you that. Make sure it say LeVar Smith. Because somebody else said this. Somebody, nah, don't send it to them. Send it to me. Fuck them. Send it to me. Nah. Thank you. I appreciate it, Mark. Yo. Nah. When Ray Lewis tried to chastise the people of Baltimore for what happened with Freddie Gray, they tried to chastise the people of Baltimore for Freddie Gray, and I was pissed off, right, Mark? Yeah, motherfucker. I'm sitting here in my prayer room feeling very disturbed. when I hear Black Lives Matter. But what about black on black crime? If black lives really matter, what about black on black crime? Nigga, didn't you murder 2 black men? No weapon! No weapon! No weapon! Nigga, if you don't go sit your hypocritical fake preacher talking steroid clown ass Beijing hairline having ass down. Remember that motherfucker said, I love Colin Kaepernick. His name is in my Bible. What does that mean? Now, when he was on TV with this black dude who didn't look no older than Ray Lewis, talking about he was a 20-year police officer and a 30-year war vet, I was like, it is 2015. What was he fighting for 30 years since 85? Is this nigga John Rambo? It's only one man that's been fighting a war since 85, and it's Rambo, my nigga. Ray Lewis, and then he said he was a cop now. This nigga, but he didn't look 70. And he ain't have on no police jacket. He had a Ravens versus 49ers championship jacket on. The problem with that was it was 2015. That had happened 3 years. They was gonna take his statue. No, Lord, don't take down my statue. Jeebus, Lord. What's up? Yeah, man, I used to do that shit since a kid. I used to mock like George Bush Sr. and shit. I watched Dana Carvey like a motherfucker try to mock him doing George Bush. Then that little thing over there that they like to do wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Saddam Hussein, he's bad. I used to love that shit. Try to mock all the presidents out that motherfucker. I used to mock Marion Barry. I used to love it. I used to mock my vice principal. He used to laugh like this. He's like, is that LeVar? Come here, son. You gonna have to stop doing that. You scared me. I thought that was me. No. Co-mocking co-workers. African dude, Jake Ross Perot with the big ears. Yeah. We have debates with racists like H. Ross Perot. Can I tell you something? That's how we're gonna play it. That's how we're gonna play it, huh? What Dr. Collins say? This cracker lied so much his ears grew, not his nose. Richard Pryor, I never tried. I actually never tried. I actually never tried Richard Pryor. I've been watching people do it. I never tried Richard Pryor. Bet Malik, go on, get you, Malik. Hey Malik, before you leave, hold up. I got a story for y'all. Malik, before you leave, I got a story for y'all real quick. This happened yesterday. So I'm asleep and my phone is ringing. And I'm like, fuck, I'm tired. I'm not answering that shit. Then when this phone rung, my other phone rang. What the fuck? So I answer it and I pick it up. And it's a female voice. And they go, hey, I haven't been around a couple of months. It's been real hectic the last couple of months. I was like, yeah, I'm in here. What you need? And they were like, but yeah, no, my husband found out about me and you a couple of months ago, and I was like, huh? What? Who the fuck is this? And she said her name. So I'm like, oh, husband, Slim, you said you got a divorce. But I didn't say that I had another. I got remarried, and I said, what? Yeah, and he found out about us like 2 months ago. I said, shit. First of all, I barely remembered 2 months ago. But how he knows some shit 2 months ago that I'm learning 2 minutes ago? This bitches ain't shit riding or walking. Slim. The whole time. That's what I said, oh. That's what I said, oh. He looked like we say, time for get another divorce, huh? Yeah. I guess that nigga made her call me or some shit. I don't know. What I do know is I don't drive another nigga car. I don't wear another nigga clothes. And I damn sure don't want another nigga hoes. That's just... That's the VZ motto for the day. I'm not driving another nigga car. I don't wear another nigga clothes. So I damn sure don't want another nigga hoes. Nigga, you don't never got to ever have to worry about me macking on your wife. Know why? Because that's your wife. I don't want her. Shit. The fuck? Fucking whore. Whore. You fucking whore. Slim, let me let you know something. I didn't know you existed till that phone call last night. If you so happen catch one of these live streams, I didn't know you existed. But you knew who I was. That's scary and it's aggravating at the same time. This stupid nigga could have been walking around with a beef with me. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hagerstown, Dennis Scott. Hagerstown. That shit. Remember Dennis did that at Georgia Tech in like 3 games? Put up like 105 points in like 3 games. Him, Kenny Anderson, and Brian Oliver. Malcolm Mackey. Drew Burry. Hold up, did y'all play with Kitty A? Mark. You feel me, Mark? You see the shit your boy gotta go through? I'm trying to Queens, y'all better stop letting my good years go to waste. Y'all better come scoop me up so I don't have to live through this pearl. I don't like that shit. Yeah, I sympathize with pretty women. This gonna sound funny. I sympathize with pretty women. Pretty women have dudes who always go after them, right? Some of them look, some pretty women, some women so pretty, dudes be in relationships, they be happy, they see the girl, go after the girl. I be like, nigga, you got a woman. Well, I just gotta hit that once. But nigga, she gonna love you. And then it's gonna be a love triangle thing or worse or whatever. You never know, son. I worry about you. You gotta worry about shit like that. These bitches is crazy. A bitch try to kill you, nigga. Real talk. A bitch will try to kill you. Melo give me deja vu, bro, cause that's what Lonzo did. His fucking except Lonzo had like 7 points off. Nah, I think Lonzo had like 9 assists, and like 10 boards. Right. Who the fuck? The Knicks is back. Look, solid boy. Let me tell you, so the Knicks is back. All right. You will put some respect on the name of worldwide. I'm gonna say it with a straight face this time. You will put some. Hold up, I can do it. You gonna put some respect on the name. Okay, hold up. Okay. You gonna put some respect on the name. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, solid boy. I was gonna scold you. You will respect Worldwide West and Leon Rose. Okay? You will. Matt, bruh, you my brother. I love you, but you will stop this foolishness. The Knicks are back. They're back in the draft. Shit. The Knicks are back, all right, in the draft next year. They back in the draft. What's up, Blackfoot? The Knicks are back, Blackfoot, in the draft next year. In the lottery. Stay ready. The Knicks are back in the lottery. And you will respect that. I gonna have. Oh Lord, the Knicks gonna be full of draft picks. Real draft picks. Remember who? Nah, they gonna be better this year. Somebody said Coach Tibbs is going. Hey, did RJ, how much? Let me look, because niggas be saying RJ Bird look good. That nigga had 7. I was like, no, he didn't. You fooled me. But nah, they'll be able to beat like Detroit. They'll be able to beat Cleveland. Orlando gonna feed them they lunch. My brother Mac is here. Like, look, My brother Mac here. So Mac, what's up, Auntie? I'm good. I'm real good. Mac, Splat. So, do you like John Wall and Boogie, man? Do you like John Wall and Boogie? You welcome. You welcome. Look, Maxine Wall and Boogie and said, oh, motherfucker, y'all can have her and give us one more guy. I think. Auntie, did you see my Jim Crow Joe video? Stay ready. You ain't see my video when I told you. I said, man, Boogie gonna be back with John Wall. That's gonna be a special thing. That's gonna be a special thing. And they both got something to prove together again. Look, they not only back together again, feeling good. They back together feeling good with a point to prove. That's scary. You ain't see my Jim Crow Joe video? I thought I sent it to you. Somebody put the Jim Crow Joe video in there for Auntie. I can't believe, Auntie, you didn't hear the leaked footage that I got a leaked call. I got one. I personally had a leaked call with Jim Crow Joe. Told all them bootlegs, Auntie. Jim Crow Joe told all them bootlegs. Thank you for voting for me. I'm not going to do nothing for you. Like the hell I said. There you go right there, Auntie. Bert put it in there for you. But yeah, Matt, that's what I think, Anthony. I think by January, when they get their legs, Wall and Cousins will be a problem for specifically the Lakers. But I got another one. I want you to check that out, Auntie. Listen to that. I heard y'all video, and I was supposed to be on there with y'all. And because I missed that, I was going to do this with y'all. So that video he just put in there, go listen to that real quick. I was going to do that with y'all. That's what was going to happen. I was going to do that on Lisa Cabrera with True Roll and Lisa Cabrera. But so I fell asleep. I was so fucking tired. Mac, I'm gonna be honest, man. Ain't nobody gonna give y'all the credit y'all deserve. Y'all be a problem. Yeah, True Roy had that Minister Farrakhan jump. It got work today. Yeah, if they can get a good trade for Harden, where they get a draft pick and a scorer / shooter, they gonna be nasty for the next couple of 2 to 3 years. They gonna be nasty. I think John gonna do what Westbrook did. He ain't gonna be hurt. Westbrook already talking wrong, so I'm already looking at Washington season gonna be a wreck. Westbrook better look at what John Wall did the other night. Anthony Lewis. That's what I think. If I was Harden, I'd stay there. And be like, hey, look, they look good. Can you get me this too? For real. Because you're not paying shit for Boogie. I'm like, look, they look good. I stay the next 2 years if you give me this too. Why the next 2 years? Because I think LeBron going to retire within the next 3. And If I'm real close within the next two, I think we could steal one. At least one. That's how I be thinking. They be AD be tired. You know he gonna be getting the acting all soft. His knees hurt, his shoulder hurt, his face hurt. Where's Stevie J at? His mustache itch. Yeah, I think he gonna try to get a team. He might well buy the Bama Lives and turn them into the LeBron Jameses. According to y'all, according to everybody else, not y'all, but according to my brother Ticket, LeBron James is the greatest GM in the history of basketball. He either win a championship or go. Young City, what it do, young player? What it do, young fella? How many of y'all that YouTube unsub? Cause my shit dropped from 2,250 to 2,240 something again. Then it went back. Then today it went to 2,260 something. They keep trying to shadow ban me. YouTube, understand this. Motherfucker, I get y'all paid. If y'all ain't shadow ban me, y'all know how many eyeballs will be on me, man. If y'all really let me be monetized by y'all, do y'all realize some of the shit I would be able to do with that extra cake? I really do skits. I put money behind skits. I go do like, yeah. Mark, don't say no shit like that, because that's why people hate him. I mean, you right, but don't say no shit like that. That's why people hate him. People hate LeBron James because of. I see, Mr. Coleman, but you cool. Do I think Portland have a chance to win the title? I'm gonna keep it funky, all right? No, they no, they don't have the wing player that you need. And he played like Lonzo. Lonzo played good too, but he plays just like Lonzo. They don't have the players that you need to win championships. They have players that you need to go to the playoffs. Similar to how the Wizards were in the Eastern Conference with Wall and Beal, and how they are now. Those little guards are great. Don't get me wrong. But this is still a big man's game. And at the end of the day, the last set of little guards that won wasn't little at all. Steph Curry is Dame Lillard's size, but a much better shooter. Klay Thompson is bigger than both of them and just as good, and sometimes a better shooter. So Dame and CJ is more of a John Wall Bradley Beal than they are a yeah, it's not wrong. People gotta understand. Team like that getting to the championship finals, that's a championship. For a team like the Heat losing the championship last year, that was a championship. Don't nobody want to say that, because then you got to admit that some of the Jones LeBron lost was a championship. But that's the truth. Except for that Miami one. Getting to it was a championship. Team shouldn't have done that. And normally I'm right, because the next year that team some shit. Jay, Jay, even if I gave him Isaiah and Dumas, they wouldn't be cooking like that in the league right now. And Isaiah and Dumas, look, look, Auntie, look, y'all, look, y'all, look, y'all, look, Auntie just so. You got a tooth problem. What kind of tooth? Which mean, is it loose? Do it hurt? If it hurt, you don't. You take it to a dentist. If it's cracked, he got to go to a dentist. If it's damaged, got to go to a dentist. You could buy some of that Tampar and shit. If it's like he got a cavity, you can pack it, but he got to clean. He got to go to a dentist. That shit gonna kill him. That pain gonna destroy him. He got to go to a dentist and they got to get that out. The longer it stays in, it could get infected. He ain't gonna be able to chew on that motherfucker. That shit, yeah, he gotta go to a dentist. He has to go to a dentist. He gotta schedule some emergency shit. And he gotta do it fast, man. He gotta do it fast. He gotta do it like now. Oh yeah. Oh, he been crying. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta book one now. Book one now. I don't even know if it'll work because if it's cracked. Yeah, that's it. Book one now. You can buy him some little Ambisol, buy him some Ambisol and buy him some shit to gargle with it to numb it up right now to just ease the pain for him. But you killing him. You gotta get that shit now. Yeah, you gotta get that shit now. I got them snatch that shit out my head. I said, fuck that. I had a crack tooth. Yeah. Yeah, they can fix it for real, but no, I said, pull that shit out. No, leave it alone. Stop. Stop. No. I got a motherfucker. I said, me an implant. I scared to get an implant. I said, nah, just give me one of them Jones, a veneer. Drill. When I die, I'm gonna have one perfect new ass tooth that ain't really a tooth. Fuck that. Yeah, you got to watch. Yeah. Auntie, tell me you don't remember when. Let me see if I can pull it up. Cause this is. Let me see. Let's see.
Christmas trees try so hard. The best trees
Cause he,
peanut butter and chocolate.
I think it was this.
I take full responsibility. Kept it from going into the rest of China for the most part, but they didn't
Let me see if
going
I
out to the
get
world,
something.
including Europe and ourselves. What I would say is I'm going to shut down the virus, not the country. It's his ineptitude that caused the country to have
It's
to shut
his
down in
ineptitude
large
to
part.
cause the virus, cause the
Businesses have gone
country.
under, why schools
Businesses
are
are
closed,
gone
why so
under,
many people
schools
have
are
lost
gone
their living,
closed.
and why they're concerned. Those other concerns are real. That's why he should have been, instead of in a sand trap at his golf course, he should have been negotiating with Nancy Pelosi and the rest of the Democrats and Republicans about what to do about the acts they were passing for billions of dollars to make sure people had the capacity. I have not taken a penny from any foreign source ever in my life. We learned that this
So
president.
I watched it. One of them shows that kept showing. He was, here's the deal. I said, what the fuck do he keep saying that for? I hate. Hey, he put that pimp hand on him, didn't he? Jim Crow Joe. But hey, yeah, he said what he gonna do about it. Nothing. And what the fuck he started talking about assault rifles for? Ain't nobody tell you ban no damn assault rifles. That's why I can't ban assault rifles. What? The fuck? What? Nobody asked you to do that. Nobody. They was talking about police before. I can't do all these executive orders. I won't be able to do it. I can't do it. Like, just like Vernita, you used to say, Daddy Joe, why don't you do it? I say I can't do it. I can't ban assault rifles and grenades. What? We asked you about the police choking niggas out and beating the shit out of them. And nothing happens. Well, I can't do an executive order about Air Jordans. What? He won't talk about police reform at all. He said, remember, he said, he told him, it'll be best if you don't talk about it right now. And Santi Walden had me on yesterday, and I heard some shit that he played right before we got off. Right before we got off air yesterday. Right before we closed. Right before we shut off. To wash my hands. Okay. So right before we shut off, y'all, Santi had played something that Joe Biden was saying, and I was listening, and I heard some interesting shit. Joe Biden said that, you know, that, see, the difference between me and him, he is openly racist and has been openly racist. And I said, so what you saying is, the problem is he's openly racist. That's not the problem. He said that the problem Trump is and has been openly racist. I said, oh, go back, Santi. What? I said, Santi, that's not the fucking problem with Trump, that he's been openly racist. Matter of fact, a lot of brothers and sisters seem to like that. The problem is the motherfucker embodies all of them. That's the problem. That he embodies both Democrat and Republican, and the majority of non-melanated people. For real. Shit, even some melanated people racist against black, anti-black. For real, even some melanated people are anti-black. I've met plenty of black people said they don't like shit. I work with a girl told me she don't like niggas. I'm like, what? I'm half African. I don't like. I'm like, what? I said, well, look, how about that half of you get on a boat and take your ass back to Banana Republic? Because we built this motherfucker for y'all to come over here. Ngazu. Because y'all know if easy an asshole, I'll say whatever's on my mind. Yeah, sister told me she half African. But then I dated a sister who half African, and she like, fuck that, I'm black. So it depends. It depends. I dated a sister who did not do that. So, it depends. It really depends. It's like undergarments. It depends. Sounds like the ones who say that VZ got raised. Shit. Without character. Shit. Yeah, that's what they'll say. Yeah, they will say some shit like this. See, you were raised without. I was raised by a 90-year-old woman. Motherfucker. Who told me about her roots and the roots that I come from. So, they be. I had a motherfucker tell me that's not true. I said, really? Yeah, you will. Ready for the Nets. Oh, they do play tonight. Who they play? Who the Nets play tonight, y'all? I just want to see KD look human again. I want to see if KD look like the Slim Reaper. Oh, shit. Yeah, I need to go buy me something strong to smoke. They played a motherfucking Wizards. Ain't this a bitch? Watch Russell Westbrook be gunning in motherfucking preseason. He gonna be gunning in preseason. Nah. I want the Knicks to win. I want the Knicks to win. I got sinister motives, but I want the Knicks to win. I want them to do like the Redskins do in the preseason. Right. Mr. Pat. Stop reading my mind, Mr. Pat. I want, bro. Free, I want them to beat the shit out Detroit. I want them back. Yay! Motherfuckers gonna start off 2-15. I'ma cry laughing. They gonna start off 2-15. I'ma die laughing. They are back in the draft. I said, what the Knicks? The Knicks are back. Who did they get? He said, this guy could be a steal. I said, no, this guy could be a G League player. That is Alonzo Trier Jr. Hey, represent your squad, dude. I ain't mad at you. Represent your squad, dude. Leonard, I was listening to that Doomsday riding home and shit, homie. Trying to see where your ass is at, shit. That nigga Leonard say he on T-Town wasn't I rocking that Doomsday? Shouts out. Leonard know that's my favorite group from Vegas. Tell him, Tristan. Nigga, Tristan. Nigga, Tristan. Tell him. Tristan, what? He tell him, Tristan, he gonna look like Austin Rivers from high school days. Tristan, tell him, homie. Doc Rivers' son gonna save them. This bro was like, what is you playing? Like, this is for the hoe, we are. I just dropped her off before I went live. We were coming from work and dropped a coworker off. Like, what are you listening to? This is for the hoe. I don't care if they got Obi, what's that nigga name? What's his name? Now I done forgot the Bama name. I don't care if they got Obi Toppin, Obi Trice, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi at that draft during playoff time. Shit. That's it. Talk about this. Obi Toppin, Obi Trice, Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you talking about the Knicks going to the playoffs, Obi quiet. That's what. Nah, not them Doomsday. You know, Pit 6, Eclipse. Ain't that Lynch cousin? Eclipse dead? Nah. It ain't New York fault. If New York could look, it's not the fans' fault. New York fans, real New York fans, know I'm telling the truth. Real New York fans be like, Sell the team. Sell the. That's why I watch a Knicks game. To watch the fans who know basketball get fed up with the product and the owner and start screaming, sell the team. That's why I like, just like, you know why I like watching Indiana games? To hear the crowd there who know basketball start telling the personal business of any opposing player. Like that year when Cleveland, LeBron's gonna trade you. Then LeBron went to the Lakers. They was like telling Lonzo, LeBron's gonna trade you. LeBron's gonna trade you. Then Josh Hart got up. Anthony Davis. And then look, JaVale McGee got on the line and they went, not worth trading. Not worth trading. I'm like, damn. Yeah. And God bless them people in Indiana. They know they ain't winning no damn championship no time soon. They just like the city of Portland. Nobody wants to go there. No. You pretty much go to Portland two ways. You draft it or they banish him. Banish him. Send him to Portland. And I know black people in Portland who doing good that can't wait to leave. Shouts out to my brother Cash G. I got folks living in Portland doing good. They want to leave. White people don't want to go to Portland. It's an all-white state. Right. Nah, they sending heroin relapse. All the heroin is in Portland. It's always been there. What happened to Kurt Cobain? Because he might want to go to Miami. But look, here's the deal. All right, I'm trying to tell Jeff over there, Dream Chase, look, man, that's not what we do. Here's the deal. I tried to tell Jeff, that's not what I was to go through. What? My bad. So I agree with Say Less. He might go to Miami. But we keep having this disagreement. Can they keep Bam if they going to have Giannis? If they got Giannis, can they keep Bam? Can they play them at the same time? What's up, Renegade? Really? If Giannis goes to the Heat, can they keep Bam Adebayo? And can they play at the same time? I want y'all to think about that because that's what I keep telling them. He has to go if they get them. Bam at the 4 and Giannis at the 5. So, but you will have no spacing, right? So you saying the hell with spacing? Nikki, for real. So you saying the hell with spacing? Thank you, Dre. I about to say, cause nail one of them, you can't put them on. But it's gonna be 3 shooters and them 2 dudes occupying the paint. They could just zone them out. They could just zone them out. They could just zone them out. They'd be the most guardable team in the NBA with 2 non-shooters on the floor. Really? 2 non-shooters. Both of them can't be in the paint. Yeah, I think the Greek is a good fit for the Raptors. That'll help them get back where they want to be. I said that, didn't I? I did. I wouldn't trade Bam Tyler Hero for them, believe it or not. Houston will be good if you do that. John Wall, Tyler Hero, Boogie Cousins. Boogie can play with Bam. Boogie can play with Bam. Because Boogie can shoot better than y'all. Mm-hmm. Boogie can play with Bam. Now, that could work, but you'll make Houston a mean. Because, look, Boogie is shoot threes. Yeah. Get a plate, put it on a plate. What would Houston do with Christian? Hey, Bees, put him on his last name. That's what the fuck they'd do, with sit him on his last name. They'd sit him on his last name. That's the fuck they'd do with him. Who the fuck is this guy y'all keep bringing him up? I don't know this fucking guy. Go from the end, son, not the middle. No, not that. Yeah, that end. Get all of it from that end. All the way till it's gone. The rice too. It's killing me. Talk about some Christian Wood. Fist, I ain't fucking with you. No, I ain't fucking with you. Cause nigga, I have said that my whole life. I don't know what the fuck. Sound like they trying to say some slick shit too, don't it? Murphy, what's up? Sound like they trying to say some slick shit, don't it? Fuck you trying to say? Niggerbacker, huh? Niggerbacker, huh? Hey, what did you trying to say? There you go. That's enough. Right, y'all talk about some Christian Wood. He not good? Who is he? I don't know Christian Wood. That's a good trade. Christian Wood not good. Christian Wood not good. Christian Wood not good. I just said it 3 times fast. Hey, Christian Wood might live next to you. Christian Wood might live upstairs and come out and cuss me out. Nigga, fuck you, I'm good. I don't know you, nigga. Y'all niggas must have played with him on y'all 2K and be killed. It must be a glitch and Christian Wood really good on the game or something. What is who is Christian Wood? Yeah, New York nigga bopper. Hello. I knew it. Some racist bastard, like the motherfucker who named the Reds. He named them the nigger boppers. We ain't know that. They done changed it. I'm retired of this shit. Yeah. Don't it sound like some racist shit? We'll Mark wanted to listen, my man Mark Ray. My man Mark from 213. Do that sound like some racist shit where you say Knickerbocker? I don't know. I remember Chris Rock had a statement, had a skit on Saturday Night Live a long time ago. He said, he said this years ago. He said, it's a team called the Washington Redskins. Are we serious? That's a racial slur. And he said this on national TV. He said, that's like saying the New York niggas. Nikki. Nikki, you about to get on my nerves. I ain't about not time you out, nerd. You about to get on my nerves with this Christian Wood shit. Nikki, what you mean he might struggle in the West? He struggled in the East. I don't know who he is. He might struggle in the West. You think he struggled in the East? What would be different out there? You name all the forwards that made the All-Star team. I don't see Christian Wood. Oh, okay. Tristan. But Tristan, can you explain? He averages 17 and 7. Woo. Who did he play for again? Who did he play for again? Charles Barkley. Who he play for? Let me hit my Charles Barkley. Who he play for? Christian Wood. How terrible. Who he play for? Who he play for? Leonard Smith. Derrick Rose averaged 17 on that team too, correct? Correct. Injured ass Derrick Rose got real good on that team. Somebody gotta score. Okay, look, it was Leonard. Remember when Damon played for the Raptors and he averaged 20 points a game? Remember? He averaged 22 points a game. He never did that again after he left the Raptors. You know why? Because he was playing with the Raptors. They were 17 and 65. Yes. Damon Stoudemire. You remember when Damon Stoudemire played for the Raptors? Y'all remember when Damon Stoudemire played for the Raptors, averaging 22 points a game? That never happened again with all the other teams he went to. He went to Portland, he went down. He never averaged because he was playing with the sorry ass Raptors. He was playing with the Raptors. He wasn't playing with nobody formidable. So the same way with Christian Wood, that's 17-7. That shit likely to drop now that he playing with good players. Now that he playing with good players, that shit ain't likely to happen. Right, Murby. And Murby. Houston got motherfucker John Wall, Boogie, and Harden as his stand. He not averaging no 17. He can get to 7. He ain't averaging 7. They still got Eric Gordon. He not averaging the 17. They still got guys who got that handle the rock and get theirs, man. If he want to average that, he better be like Clint Capella. He better get every board that come off the glass. He better grab every rebound. And he not doing that. Yeah, Murby. Right. He might average 15 if they lucky. But yeah, don't be talking no Christian Wood. That shit was good in Detroit. This ain't Detroit. This is a real team. Yeah, wasn't he, Bert? Yeah, just like Michael Carter Williams. Thank you, Leonard. Yeah, just like MCW when he played for Philly. He was good as shit, but they couldn't wait to move off of him. And then every other team, that nigga looked average. I said, damn, that's why they couldn't wait to move off. He had to do all that with them. That was all they had. Somebody had to do something. They had to use somebody. But in the talent pool, they knew it was more talented players. Ain't nothing bad about Michael Carter Williams or nothing like that. Bees, are you new to my channel from my brother Ticket TV channel? Because if you are, you should have never asked that question. I'm the one that came up with the statement. I'm not sold on the Clippers. I'm the one that told people that. I told everybody about that. I said, man, I'm from DC, where they always try to build a fucking team and it don't work. I said, man, Kawhi won the championship because, like I said, them was gonna get injured. I told them the scenario in the playoffs. I said, KD go get injured if they try to play him. Ticket argue me down. No. Didn't he, y'all? No. Everything. I call all of that silly shit. Because I seen it all before. For real. Right, he told me about Paul George, 28 points a game. I was the one that told him, I said, Ticket, man, you seen and know too much basketball, bro. You know damn well you can't superimpose them 28 points on that team with them players. It's too many other guys that got to score. He can't average 28 with that. If he averaged 28, then Montrez ain't going to average nothing because he going to be taking their shots. I got him averaging 20 something. Kawhi. If he gonna do it, Look, see, that's the thing. Niggas don't realize that shit. That's the thing that make LeBron good, right? LeBron realizes how to make the most, and that's what make KD good. That's why he got to the Warriors and he learned, damn, I can make the most out of my little bit of shot. That's the way he played anyway. That's the way he plays anyway. KD plays efficiently. LeBron knows how to make the most out of when he has the ball. And he knows how to make the most out of the other players around him. So, like KCP, he can average 15 playing with LeBron. Because LeBron will give it to him to average 15. AD can average his 28 because LeBron will let him average the 28 and still get his 25, 10 assists, 7 board. He know how to fit his shit within the team. He was trying to do that when he went to Miami, but that's when Dwayne told him, no, on this team, you supposed to be the lead. You not supposed to be trying to fit your way in. So Dwayne did teach him some shit because Dwayne know how to do that. Dwayne, nobody know how to play with stars better than Dwayne Wade did. You know, for in this new generation, nobody, no of all the stars, nobody knew how to be humble like Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade was the super Scottie Pippen. If you embrace Scottie Pippen, you will be Dwayne Wade. Real talk. Dwayne Wade is Scottie Pippen. The sidekick, the superstar sidekick that you will not lose. Von Miller. Sean Murray ain't got a ring now. Hey, Von Miller. Yes, I'm going to tell you why. Harden has changed his game 3 different times. James Harden has changed his game 3 different times. When he played with KD and Russ, he was the sixth man, and he was working with it because some points he'd bring the ball up, some points he'd just be the focus of the offense. Then they moved him to Houston. They let him be a 2 guard and do what he did at OKC. The next year, they had trouble with Kevin McHale because he wanted to play a different way. So that next year, Mike D'Antoni turned him into the point guard. Mike D'Antoni turned him to the point guard. And remember, he led the league in assists. Remember, he was like the league leader. He was averaging like 30 and 10, remember? Then they changed the offense again. Turned him to a primary scorer where he didn't give up so many assists. Think about that, Murphy. So when y'all say, when people ask, can James Harden change his game? He been changing his game his whole career. To this scorer. He wasn't this scorer to the last 3 years because that's what they turned him to. Right, Leonard. I thought he did. I was about to say he was the last nigga I know to lead the league and scoring and assists. Von Miller, I hope not, because he deserves one. And I'm going to tell you why. You won't find a more explosive, more versatile player than James Harden. You won't. In the history of the game. And if he could, the sad thing is, the only reason we not talking about him like Mike Jordan and we going to end up talking about him like Vince Carter or Dominique is because he might not win a ring. That's why he want to go to Houston. Because he should be a Michael Jordan conversation. But again, era means something. Era means something. In this era, it's LeBron James, and Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry's and Clay's, it's Anthony Davis's, it's Giannis's, it's Luka Doncic's, it's fucking even Porzingis, it's Jason Tatum's. Harden can bang with all of them. He can bang with all of them. He can bang with it. It ain't none of them my name where you can say, oh man, Harden can't fuck my Harden could bang Harden on any given night could fuck all of them up. But the problem is this era now is a platinum era, Vonnie. This is the platinum era. This Golden was back in my era. This platinum now. Magic in them was the golden years. Jordan in them was the Jordan years. This the platinum years when they started coming with Kobe's and Shaq's and Vince Carter's. The Jordan was the ballpark years. This is the years where men sat around stuffing their faces full of wieners. Those are the ballpark years. The ballpark years, guys like Pete Myers. Ballpark years, you had expansion teams. Charlotte was a brand new team. Orlando, brand new team. Miami, brand new team. Those are the ballpark years. Ballpark eaters. Sat around. Stuffing their face full of ballpark. Pete was a literal CBA player. Nigga, the Timberwolves were bad for years. Yeah, fat boy John Bagley. Fat boy Bagley. Yeah, hops on motherfucking Lakers versus Celtics. You reach through your body. I'm gonna try bees. the Davis cousins. Tatum grew another inch. Who, Reggie Lewis from Baltimore? I used to have a Reebok reverse James. I had the Reebok reverse James, his shoes. That's how much of a fan I had my with. He used to, yeah, I know. He blocked. I remember the first time he played, he was swatting Jordan shit. He used to cook Jordan. Yeah, the reverse jam commercial. He was dunking and shit. Reggie was fucking the self. Fucking. Did he die playing Charlotte? I thought it was Charlotte. No, it wasn't Charlotte. They went to play them in the playoffs, and they didn't have him, and that's how they won. Reggie was a monster. That's why that boy that collapsed last night kind of scared me, man. That's why what happened, and that's why that Rona shit is serious. That's all he did is pass out. Yeah. Keontre Johnson, shorty from Norfolk, Virginia, too. Yeah, shorty for the University of Florida collapsed last night after he dunked like Hank Gathers, y'all, and collapsed. Motherfucking the kids was crying. The youngins was crying. Like I said, the kids, because all of them, my son older than them. Them boys was crying. That shit. I woke up to that shit. I'm like, oh. They was black, Leonard. They was reverse Jane. Yeah, shorty from Florida, man. Yeah. Yeah. It's wild that y'all mention motherfucker Reggie Lewis and shit. Cause I was talking about that when I went to work today. They was like, well, V, that's my shorty collapsed last night. I was like, oh. I woke up and saw it. What the fuck? The youngins was out there crying. That shit, that's what was fucking me up. That his teammates was out there crying like shit. I was like, oh no. I hope so. I'm like, Shorty, get up, please. They took Shorty to the hospital. Yeah, Shorty got took straight to the motherfucking hospital. Right, Shorty collapsed and laid there. And I mean, motherfucker, the coach for Florida State, he was like, hey, look, we could just end the game right here. And the black coach was like, no, for Florida State. Cause he saw how the kid, he said, I seen the condition that their team was in. He said, shit, my kids was crying. So I was just like, let's stop and not do the game. Right. and fingers and hands and shit. Twisted all up. But yeah. I mean, he was, so he doing better. Well, that's good, man. That's real good. I hate to see shit like that. I hate to see shit like that, man. Cause you know, he had the coronavirus. And you know, that's what they was wondering if he had mitocardosis. Yeah, they was wondering if he had mitocardosis. It's a it's a it's a heart disease you get. It's a heart disease you get after you get the COVID that younger people get. If they catch the COVID, because that's the thing. That's what they mean when they say COVID related complications. COVID do other shit to you long term and intermediate that make you weak. Kind of like how AIDS fuck you up. The same way AIDS will fuck you up. It do the same thing. Yeah, that shit is spooky. That you could just, there's so much other shit lead to it. Like, what's that other shit they say the kids catch some shit called Kawasaki? I said, I always thought Kawasaki was a motorcycle niggas don't buy. That's all I ever thought Kawasaki was. They catch that shit. Yeah, causing lung problems, heart problems, all types of shit. This shit is as bad as advertised. Ladies and gentlemen, this shit is as bad as advertised. Fuck it. This shit rough. It's closing up everything. My good partner at work done caught the shit. Him and his daughter. I'm gonna check on him in a minute. How you doing? Look, can I get 1002? I gotta check on him and his daughter because I just thought about that. They sick with it now. He called me 2 days ago asking me for a number to our company. And I was like, all right, I gave him the little number. He was like, man, I ain't feeling too well. He said, man, I think I might got that shit. I was like, what? Nah, man. You just gotta, you know, I don't want to think. My mind don't like to go there. You know, I have bad experiences with people I give a fuck about when it come to shit like that. So I don't like to think about that. I like to always like, nah, it's everything but that. So, so that shit always is worries. So I got to call him in a little bit and make sure he alright. And this little lady. Cause yeah, this shit real, y'all. This shit real. And it got overlying, long lasting implications they don't know shit about. So nah, I don't know nothing about. I ain't see no. I don't know nothing about no march. I don't know nothing about how you gonna have some march down here. They shutting down everywhere. Wait, get your dumb ass locked up. Where they gonna be? Where they gonna be at the White House? Cause I don't know nothing about no march for real. I don't see. You don't see no Peckerwoods like that. But you won't though. Like I said, them motherfuckers sneak into town. They don't come. You see when they came into town with all that ruckus after the election, you saw niggas was knocking their ass out. Girls was knocking them out. They were getting beat up by girls. All types of shit. Slim. They they were getting beat up by girls. This is no book. They were getting stabbed, beat up, put in the hospital, all types of shit. Fighting for their life, lungs collapsed. Yeah. Don't make it seem like a. Cause medicine not meant to cure, medicine is meant to treat. That's why medicine is not meant to cure. Medicine is meant to treat. It's a way to cure it, but it's gotta be a attack. Like they say, like Tariq be complaining about his gout and shit like that. Well, you know why that nigga be complaining about it? He can't keep eating pizza and shit. He be talking about his blood pressure. Yeah, nigga, you can't be eating that shit. He's like, what do I gotta eat? I wanted to put in, well, nah, it ain't really what you gotta eat. It's what you have to stop eating. Sometimes it's the law of subtraction that'll cure you. Sometimes it's just, damn, I can't eat this no more. And guess what? It don't mean you can't never eat it again. It just means for a long time, you can't touch that shit. Because your body's built up with that shit in it. Yeah, it was like noodles. Oodles and noodles. I never fed that to my oldest son because I used to tell me it's not food. He didn't know what it meant, man. Once I was a kid, I used to like oodles and noodles and all of that shit. But as a kid, at a certain age, I ate so much of them motherfuckers, I hated them for the rest of my life. I can't eat a boiled hot dog. I used to love like ravioli when I was a kid. The little Chef Boyardee. I can't eat none of that shit. None of it. My body will not eat any of it. After a certain age, my like I remember when I was 12, I was throwing up the ravioli. I remember when I was like 8 or 9 when I got sick and I said I never eat no more noodles. And I've never ate no more. I mean, into my adulthood. You won't see me eat them like that. You can't see me eat. I can't. Look, I can't even take the taste of them. Like, I used to do shit because the cup of noodles, when they took off, at first I thought it was all the seasoning and the shit in the season. No, it's them starchy ass noodles. They not good for me and they do something to my stomach. And that's when I started saying, man, don't eat no Chinese food Chinese people don't eat. That's one thing. I'm serious about that. Don't eat no Chinese food these people don't eat. Oh, your teeth sensitive? Foods are absolute, boy. I don't eat no pork. I don't eat regular beef. Avoid that at all costs. Um, if you go get like a burger, try to get bison or something of that nature. Do not just eat regular cow. Get you if they don't got cow, be like, is it grass fed? Nah. When you say you can't drink nothing cold, what, it hurts your stomach? Because that's another thing. After you get up a certain age, the thing about pork high in sodium. That's the thing about pork. Pork is high in sodium. Think about what you can do with pork that you can do with no other meat. You can take pork and make grease out of the fat. You can't do that with no other. Where have you used beef grease? You don't. You need grease to make beef, to cook beef. And that's the thing about pork I've noticed. Think about what pork do. You can take pork, you throw it in greens, and you see the oil coming out. That's where the flavor to the greens come to. Then we add a little more salt and shit to it to give it more flavor. And you know how we do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's what I noticed. Pork will fuck your blood pressure up. So try to stay away from pork. Pork will fuck your blood pressure up. And I mean a little. I remember like 8 years ago, my father had his last piece of pork. They roasted a pig. They roasted a boar. They roasted a boar. He boiled. My father said, the worst thing ever. He said, man, by the end of the night, we were crying, I want to go home. They done roasted the pig. And now he done made shredded pork sandwiches and shit like that, shredded barbecue and stuff like that. And he was like, son, I know you don't eat no pork. I know there ain't no pork in years. But you gotta come get some of this boy, man. It's the last time. Come get some of this boy. It's our last time. So I go get some. And it was good as shit, right? It was good. Yeah. We ate that shit, fell out, you know, because it always give you the itis. Young, I'm talking about headaches. My father said the damn pork so fresh, all that shit. It gave me a headache. Blood pressure, Slim. Headaches, all that shit. Don't eat that shit for real like that. Try not to eat that shit. Try not to eat that shit. Eat it in moderation, but understand after you get a certain time, a certain age, you have to not even touch that shit, cause that shit could blow your blood. Just like that's why I talk about the certain beef. I understand it's a difference between bison and cow. They break down different. They grown different. Even if you get grass fed organic, they still grown different. What the Indians eat? Indians ain't eat no damn cows. Indians ate bison. Their jerky was bison. That's what I'm saying. Look, European diet so motherfucking bad. They think it's bad for them. They becoming vegetarians, gluten free. Oh, look, these the motherfuckers fed you all of that shit. Most of this shit they deprived you of. Now they come to find out it wasn't good for you in the first place. That's what the funny shit is. Man, that's a bit European diet, boy. Think about it. European diets, so man, they don't even eat it no more. Filipinos eat everything. Mexicans do too. Yeah, they ain't eat bison every day, but Bert, the way they really didn't eat it in moderation, they hunted it in moderation. A bison lasted them a long time. they they wasn't greedy motherfuckers like us. Think about it, bro. They wasn't greedy like us. Bison lasted them a long time. You want me to walk up? Walking up now. Yeah. Bison lasted them a long ass time. Bison wasn't no, that lazy shit we do now. Then think about it. Bison lasts them a long time. Then they go eat some corn one day, some shit like some maize. Next day they got it, Then they might fast. Then they hunting. They in good shape. Look, they not sitting down watching football and shit. Look, they ain't eating the bison watching the motherfucking Laker game. They hunted that damn bison. Drugged that big motherfucker home, skinned him. They worked hard. Man, we all mostly vegan. What are you talking about? We all mostly vegan. Whenever you look at your plate, you never have more meat than vegetables. Duh. You gonna have some meat. You gonna have some substance. Even if they had jerky, sometimes they had dried jerky. They call it pemmican. Let's go. Eat that corn. Yeah. I said all that. But your daily activity really does make a difference. It's just like how you stay in good shape, nigga. I moved furniture for 22 years. I can eat what I want. Shit, it's crazy. Hey, this phone about to die, y'all. I'm gonna hit y'all back, man. Watch some more games tonight. Man. It was good kicking it with y'all. Thank you for all y'all who supported me in the suit. What's that? Cash out. Thank you. And shit, this joint on 5%. So charge this up. Y'all gonna get charged up. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. LBC.